Farr, and then our judges, Anthony Zuccaro, Lexi Cinelli, Keith Carey, back to the stage / judges table. All right, this is going to be fun. These battlers, they're going to do 4 jokes back and forth. This is Roast Battle Bay Area, part of the Roast Battle League. There's 24 cities around the entire world, and every week we submit a battle. The committee ranks the battles, and we have some of the best battlers in the world here tonight to fucking battle. Is that fun? Does that sound like fun? We had another no-show, so I'm flustered. But this first battle is going to be a fun one. Both of these competitors are 2 of our veterans. They're not the best, but
not the worst.
It'll definitely not the worst. Far from the worst. Far from the best. They're perfectly in the middle.
They're not veterans, but they've been doing this long enough.
Yeah, exactly. Hell yeah.
Enough to know they should.
All right. Why do you think people drop out of this show last minute?
Because they're afraid to get bullied because they're pussies.
Hell yeah. All right, coming up first. He's done a bunch of battles for us. Make some noise for the very funny Tyler Cantu. All right, Tyler, I'm sorry we said you're so mid. Why do you want to battle Mariah?
Well, now to prove that I'm not mid, I guess, is step number 1. But also, she's a cool person, a great comic, good writer, so it'll be a good challenge for me tonight.
See, very mid answer. All right, his opponent, she's also done a bunch of battles for us. Make some noise for the very funny Mariah Barrera!
Mariah, why are you doing this to Tyler?
Because Tyler also is a great writer, and this should be easy.
I hate you both.
All right, yeah, that's, hopefully you guys are gonna say mean things to each other now. Are you guys ready for your first roast battle of the night? Mariah, I'll let you decide, you wanna go first or defer?
Tyler can go first.
Tyler's going first, Mariah's going second. Everybody make some noise for this battle.
What's up, everybody? I'm very excited to be battling Tina from Bob's Burgers tonight. No, Mariah actually severely broke her back when she was 25, but she's good with it though, because she had a great time on the casting couch that night, so. She's good now though, she's got metal in her spine, so it did kind of end like a porn with a bunch of nuts lodged in her backside, so.
Speaking of nutting, Tyler is from Palm Springs, and he has a family of 4. How do y'all fit on your skateboard?
That was a good one, Hispanic Daria. All right, so. Doesn't Mariah look like the type of person who would throw her cat a full birthday party? Here's the thing, no one would come though because everyone knows that her pussy is nothing to celebrate about, so. It's gonna be easy, huh? See how this is going.
Tyler opened up for Kevin Farley one time. How does it feel to be the worst thing to happen to that guy since his brother died?
Oh. Feels great actually after that reaction, so. Mariah during the day is a professional beer merchandiser. You guys might recognize her as the face of the Bud Light campaign that pissed off those Republicans years ago, so. No, Mariah is not transgender, but she has been in 2 major car wrecks already in her life, so when she drives, she does identify as an Asian woman, so.
Fucking hate you. Tyler used to do radio. Whoever convinced him we need to see his face should be charged with terrorism.
It's coming from the person that sounds like they're doing a Clear Eyes commercial constantly. One of those car wrecks did help Mariah find out that she has diabetes, so hopefully she drives less when she has no feet. It doesn't really affect her though, because Mariah's really only obsessed with eating one thing, and there's not a lot of sugar in cum, so. these judges excited as fuck right now. Like, Lexi dates women, remember, like.
Why are you bragging about me getting laid, dude? Wow, that's crazy. Tyler played football in 8th grade, but thought he was fat, so he started on the Slim Fast diet. Was it because your coach stopped being attracted to you?
No. That was 4. Give it up for us, guys.
One more time for this battle. That was very accurately depicted at the beginning.
I feel like this battle was a lot like Mariah's dating life, so just giving it up easy.
This did feel like a terrible Hinge date. Yeah, let's go to the judges. Anthony Zuccaro, who do you got taking this battle?
That was a good battle to start the night. You know, low bar. This battle looked like a custody hearing of a longboard. The funniest thing either of you said was at the beginning when you said both of you were great writers. And it was all kind of downhill from there in my book. Mariah looks like the token girl from every car mechanic show. The one they have to hire for DEI or something. And then Tyler is what happens when an 8th grader gets his hands on Tony Hawk Pro Skater 6. Mariah, I love how your tattoos are like presets in GTA. That's fun. But this was, pretty one-sided. Tyler had some 8th grade magic going on with cum and pussy as a cat in it. This battle would have killed in 1850. I think I'm gonna have to go with Tyler. He got more reaction.
All right, one vote for Tyler. Lexi, Nelly, who do you got taking this?
This was fun. Okay. This was a great battle between like two 30-year-old people that haven't changed their style since they were 16. And Tyler, I'm sorry you had to stop drinking Bud Light after Mariah was in the commercial. I know that company meant a lot to you. I felt the momentum changing towards Mariah towards the end. I feel like if the battle was longer, I would kind of be confused, but I think Tyler definitely got the win on this one.
All right, 2 votes for Tyler. Finishing early, not his first time. Carey, who do you got taking this battle?
Yeah, this is great. This is like a romantic comedy set in a methadone clinic. It's, you know, Mariah, we make fun of you for being a whore a lot. We should also point out that you're very poorly dressed. Like, you're wearing, like, part of an outfit from 3 different walks of shame right now.
That's hilarious.
And, that's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Tyler, you look like the ghost of date rapes yet to be prosecuted. You look like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo if he definitely fingered the dog. That said, I do agree that was fun to watch, but it was pretty one-sided. Tyler, you took this one.
All right, everybody, one more time, Mariah Barrera, and your winner, Tyler Cantu. Shout out 5'8" Mile, getting the win.
They're both gonna cut themselves later.
I feel like Tyler bleeds Capri Sun. I don't know why.
Capri Sun and Red Bull all day long.
That felt like whiskey versus tequila. I don't know. All right. This next battle is, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
This first guy coming up, he's normal-ish. Not size-wise, but normal-ish mentally. He's 2-1 in RBL history. Make some noise for Marcel Wieland! Marcel, you're battling a roast battle favorite. Why are you doing it to Subas tonight?
Subas was the one who got me into roast battle.
Really?
Yeah, he was super encouraging, so I feel like it's a student versus the master situation tonight.
Oh, hell yeah. Wait till you guys see the teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of Roast Battle Bay Area's most polarizing characters, for sure. He is 11 and 12 in RBL history. He's had 4 battles rank on the top 7. Make some noise for Subas Sharma! The former Mark Maple champion.
Subas, why did you take time from panhandling to do this to him?
Look at him. He's too fat.
Oh yeah. He handles pans and pots and... Alright, that was a great joke. Go fuck yourselves. Subas, you're the GOAT and own a GOAT, so I'm gonna let you decide. You wanna go first or defer?
I'll go first.
Alright, Subas is going first, Marcel's going second. Everybody make some noise for this battle.
All right. Man. Give it up to my friend Marcel, everybody, please. Yeah, thank you. You know, folks, Marcel is hella diversity, okay? He looks like hella diversity, all right? His skin is like a white man. His name is like a black man. And his penis is like a China man. His wife divorced him because he comes too fast. And, you know, folks, nothing made in China lasts very long. What do you got, brother?
Thank you, Admiral Allah Akbar. Subas's dream is to be on the show Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, but I think he's way more likely to be the enemy combatant strapped to a car hurtling towards a U.S. Army checkpoint.
Are you done?
It's all you.
Okay, all right. You know, folks, it's a true story, all right? My friend Marcel, he got police chase from stealing from 7-Eleven, all right? And then they let him go because he promised them to Sharpie in their dick. What do you got, brother?
I hadn't heard that one before, brother. That was... Subocrates over here says that his hobby is philosophy. He also told me that he drinks his wife's titty milk during sex. So
Milk, brother.
I guess he's... I guess he studies boobist philosophy. That's the first time someone's done push-ups on my punchline.
All right. Is that all you got? Okay, you know, folks, look at him. He looks like a bouncer, but he cannot be a bouncer because he's too pushy. All right? only thing he bounce is head up and down. When he sucks Booker's dick for the stage time.
That's not funny, brother. Subas is a comedian and a barista. He performs his jokes in English, kinda.
I tried.
You serve your drinks in gibberish, though, with specials like the caramel maca. Ah, la, 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 la.
Maka la 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 la. That's how we get? Okay, all right. I like that one, all right? I like that one. You know, folks, my friend Marcel, he got 6 brothers and sisters, all right? Combine all of them is his family. All right? You know what I'm talking about? You know, he's so fat and he's so depressed. Last time he told me that he tried to kill himself. And then he went to the backyard and tried to hang himself. But he's so fucking fat.
The tree broke.
The tree fell down.
Yeah.
You know, folks, there's something good about being fat. Hang him in there, brother. Hang him in there.
Subas, everybody smelled you before they saw you tonight.
Chicken tikka masala.
Subas is from Nepal, the foot of Mount Everest, but he had to flee to the U.S. when the men in his village nicknamed his asshole Base Camp.
One more time for this battle. Marcel, Wieland, Subas, Sharma.
This is like the battle at a soup kitchen.
There will be subtitles on YouTube.
I want to let you guys know, Subas speaks perfect English. It's an act.
I was just waiting for Subas to comment nice bobs to Marcel. Marcel has the name of a black man and the body of what they're into.
It's crazy seeing you guys wear the same size clothing. It's like Marcel went to Turkey, he's now fighting the guy who put his hair in. It's like, I'm not even Turkish, brother.
Subas, if you're here, who's selling potions in a video game? All right, who do you guys got taking this? Subas or Honky Kong? Lexi, you start us off.
This was a great battle between Sherpa and the mountain. It felt like the Michelin Man and the guy who fixes the tires. It was so fun. My favorite part was when Subas got down on stage and started doing push-ups because I knew Marcel couldn't join him. Marcel, you have like the body of like a wine bag that's made of milk. And Subas, you said that things made in China don't last long, so your career is going to be very plentiful. Very excited for you. I think Subas took the battle because you stepped on Marcel's jokes. You took it. You had the confidence tonight. I think I give my vote to Subas.
One vote for Subas. Keith, Carey, who do you got taking this?
What the fuck just happened? I was like, oh yeah, we'll watch some jokes, and then this fucking, like, if you eat too much food at 7-Eleven, that's the sleep paralysis demon that shows up. I love that you had the flute, and just the flute never really came into play. I was worried you were gonna play. Well, I was worried you were gonna play the flute, and then the Oompa Loompas were gonna come sing a song about why they're getting this fat fuck off the stage. Oh my god. That was like watching one of the guys from the Temple of Doom fight the rock that chases Indiana Jones. Oh god. A man divorced from his wife versus a man divorced from reality. I do feel like Subas could like charm a snake, and then if you panned over, you'd be doing the same thing, but just with a whole string of sausages that were tied together. Like in an old Steamboat Willie cartoon. I don't know how to judge that, because like, you had at least some, what is your name again, Marcel? Marcel. You had a couple like well-written jokes, but I can't sit here and pretend like, yeah, you did better than that.
One more joke.
One more joke. God help me, I have to give it to Subas.
2 votes for Subas. Closing thoughts, Anthony Zuccaro.
Okay, great. Now I have to drive back to San Francisco. Subas is going to do a victory dance. It's going to rain.
That's the only way he can make it rain, because he doesn't have money. All right.
I just have to check. We can all see Subas, right? It's not just me? Okay, good.
Too many taquitos from 7-Eleven.
Marcel looks like a bouncer for a bounce castle. Sorry, I said that right. He looks like a bouncer ate a bounce castle. This was a great battle between Taxi and Uber. Really a format war, if you think about it. I love Subas. Every time I see Subas, it looks like he grave robbed his entire outfit. I'm just shocked Marcel knew what push-ups were on the spot like that. He was definitely guessing. But you know what? I'm gonna throw a vote to Marcel because there was some good jokes there. You didn't win. Subas killed you, but yeah, Subas, everybody.
Hell yeah, everybody! One more time, Marcel, Wieland, and your winner, Subas Sharma.
Do you think when Marcel heard push-up, he thought push-pop?
He thought those were called Fight for Your Lives.
He's like, get up, Subas, those are my floor candy.
Did someone break a pinata?
I broke the pinata.
All right, we battles. This next one is going to be very fun. Do you want to introduce the first one?
I got you.
He's
The
3
Jew
and
or the
6.
Filipino?
The Filipino. He's 3 and 6, much like his height.
Nah, okay, I love this man. He's one of my favorite people. He's coming all the way from Disneyland. Please, please welcome to the stage one of the best battlers, Artie Valenzuela!
Oh shit, I want to be in Disneyland instead of here, dude.
Okay, Artie, why do you want to do this to Dakota?
Oh man, well Dakota's our MVP, so I just want to like humble his ass real quick. Yeah.
It's a high bar.
Do it, go ahead, keep going. Just fucking finished it already, dude.
Nah, I'll save it for after. I got this shit.
Everyone needs to make fun of this tracksuit right now, dude. He's wearing a tracksuit, but he's never seen a track in his fucking life.
This is the best he's looked in 3 years.
The only track he's ever seen is in Roseville. You guys heard about that story yet?
All right, I'm gonna vote for Artie.
Yes,
Artie has 1 point going in.
all right. Artie did bury the lead. He is battling the Roast Battle Bay Area MVP from last season. This guy, he's got an all-time record in the RBL of 8 and 15. Terrible record. He won MVP last year with a record of 4 and 10. Terrible record. But every battle was so fucking entertaining. That's why he's the MVP. One of the funniest battlers we got. Everybody make some noise for Dakota Fry! No Kanye walk-up music? All right, that was, we talked about this.
Kanye said no.
Dakota, why are you doing this to Artie?
I don't know. I think Artie's a great battler. I think we're gonna have a fun time. I had no little witty thing prepared because we're only doing this because half of the battlers did show up. And we're stalling for time. So I'm just fucking excited to get into it.
Hell yeah, all right.
I was like, I got nothing. I don't.
All right, so a little peek behind the curtain. The Jews really do control the media.
Just you come up like Subas, but like he's fat.
All right, Dakota, you're the MVP. I'll let you decide. You want to go first or defer?
I'll defer.
All right, Artie's going first. Dakota's going second. Everybody make some noise for your co-main event.
One more time for Dakota Fry, everybody. Yeah. The reason why it's 100 degrees at 10 o'clock at night. Thank you, Dakota, for canceling your DJ set in Tel Aviv tonight. To be here. Dakota kind of dresses like he listens to Eminem while reading the Torah, doesn't he? Wait, hold on, I read that wrong. Dakota eats M&Ms while studying the Torah. Oh, fuck, I fucked it up again. Last time. Dakota says, while reading the to-go menu.
Artie, if you're here, who's throwing a shoe at Austin Powers? Artie's a rapper from Vallejo. His rap name's just Artie because Too Short was taken. He runs with the posse of killers from the 3'6" Mafia.
Thank you, Cartman as a Jew. Dakota kind of looks like he's playing Texas Hold'em at his bar mitzvah, doesn't he?
Jeez, he's an angry elf.
Oh, you know elves, dude. You're not supposed to celebrate Christmas.
It is funny that his best friend's named Buddy, by the way. Yeah. You guys better keep laughing at his jokes, or he's going to tell Santa to give you a lumpia of coal. Doesn't Artie look like he went to private school at the North Pole, but like he tried to look gangster by wearing South Pole?
Oh man, it's really fun to roast all of Adam Sandler's characters roll into one. Dakota kind of looks like he sells coke during Yom Kippur. He kind of looks like when no one's looking, he puts a hard R in yarmulke.
I don't give a fuck if they're looking. It's the hard R stand for retard, I'm saying it. Thank you, Manny 2 Pacquiao. Artie looks like he drives a lowrider, but like the rims on it are fidget spinners. He's like an autistic gangster. Like the only bricks he slings are limited edition Legos on eBay.
That sounds fun, actually. Dakota told me he's divorced, he's bisexual, and Jewish. Fucker can't commit to shit. It's fucking good, dude. Yeah. Very proud of that one.
That's it. That's the whole
No, that was the whole thing. When they laughed, that was the end of the joke.
Hell yeah. That's a good joke. That's a good joke. One more time for Short King's Hawaiian Rolls. Artie's like half comedian, half island creature, right? He's like Stitch Hedberg. Yeah. Artie used to have Down syndrome. He used to have, he still do, but he used to too.
It's okay. Tonight, Hanukkah means fail.
Subas.
That's a good Disney joke. Fuck you guys, dude. The fuck? Did you just summon Subas?
That's my Hindu slave, dude.
What the fuck just happened?
We control everything, man. Yeah, I knew that for sure. Yeah.
He did that shit like Street Fighter. You see that shit, dude?
Yeah, that's the guy who comes out if I'm getting my ass kicked. He just I'm like turning to the other guy.
Subas, whoopsie,
Yeah.
like shit.
Yeah, tag team.
All right, last joke. Shut the fuck up. My turn. All right. Dakota told me he has Meniere's disease, so I had to look that up. Apparently some of the symptoms is ringing in the ear like tinnitus, which is probably only ringing from being yelled at by women, and apparently men. The last one was better. Yeah, the last one was better.
I'm bisexual. Did that get addressed earlier? Is that why they didn't make sense? I don't know. It's fine. Man, okay. So, Artie told me, this is a hard battle for me to write. I didn't want to do like completely hacky shit, but Artie had a lot of things that were off limits. He was a needy little guy, you know? So I had to kind of get creative. He told me one thing you can absolutely not do at all, under any circumstances, is say any jokes about my wife. So, don't worry, I'm not going to.
I got a joke for you, don't worry.
I'm not going to. I'm just going to show you guys. I'm just going to show you guys a photo of her. That's all I'm gonna do. Aren't they cute? Look at that. I don't know which one's which, but it's adorable.
Go ahead and sit in that. No, go ahead. No, show them so it can be funnier somehow. Should I do a joke so someone can laugh soon? Okay. Last one. All jokes aside, I know Dakota is going to be successful in show business because he has the Jewish trifecta. You know, Seth Rogen looks, Larry David humor, and a Harvey Weinstein kind of like interest, you know?
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, one more time. Artie Valenzuela, Dakota Fry, Lilo and Stick, also making an appearance.
I like that Artie was like, I got a great joke, mic drop. Fucking sucks.
The whole Harvey Weinstein fucking thing, you know? That was hilarious.
Fun fact, you guys know what Artie is short for? A person.
Yeah, Artie said Dakota has Meniere's disease. He's got Meniere's disease.
No, I think he has Down syndrome. I'm sorry, that was a low blow.
Oh, these are two of my favorite people. Dakota, me and Dakota are really good friends. I feel like we get along so well because I look like a penny.
It's crazy. From the river to the sea, both their waistlines are free. You're fat, Artie.
All right.
You don't have feet. You're still fat. You can't outgrow fat, dude.
Well,
I can balance too.
You ain't got ankles.
Yeah, neither do you.
Dakota said 0 feet versus 4. Best joke of his night. Artie is also one of my good friends. My kids call him Uncle Artie. He shares a birthday with my 12-year-old and a booster seat with my 4-year-old. All right, Keith Carey, who do you got taking this battle?
This was fun, man. It was like the train to Hogwarts versus the train to Auschwitz.
That train joke was too far.
You stole my Palestine reference, but did it bad. So, fucking revenge. God, Dakota's such a fat Jew. He's currently wearing a Yom Nom Namaka. The only Jew who controls the weather and is still always sweating. He's bisexual also, which means he fucks men and children's hospitals in Gaza. I write back for it. You're right, I'm the bad guy in that joke. It was me, I'm the problem. Shame on me. Well done, Israel, keep it up. Keep on rocking. Gal Gadot approved. She's the new commissioner. I'm killing for the stage, and everyone else is very conflicted. I love that you had Subas bring you a prop and then it ate shit. This is what happens. This is what happens when you outsource labor to India, man.
It's cheaper.
No, that was fucking great. I love both of you guys. I've seen you both a bunch of times, but I'm giving it to Artie.
Oh, one love for Artie. Anthony Zuccaro, who do you got taking this battle?
In the mini battle between Logan and Artie, I got Logan. Artie actually actually lives in a little man complex. While having one, but this was a great battle between two pop figures from the Stereotypes collection. This was fantastic. Dakota looks like an anti-Semitic drawing of a Jew. Like a political cartoon. It's a little like you look like you're a Jew for Halloween. It's rough. Like that all came in a pack together. With a photo of you on the front. We got Oy Vey Charles over here. Versus Artie. You said you're bisexual. I think you're haggles everything you bisexual. We knew you weren't going to pay him. Subas paid you for the opportunity. Dakota actually looks like what happens when you feed Artie after midnight. This was a really tough battle to judge. You both did great. One of my favorite battles I've seen in a long time. Give it up for both of them, please. Let's see. I don't know. You know what? You voted for Artie. I'm gonna vote for Dakota to make Lexi choose.
All right. One vote for Artie, one vote for Dakota. Lexi, a woman's vote finally matters. You know what? Let's call it a tie, everybody. Let's get the next battle over here.
Who's she gonna pick? The Jew or the Palestinian kid? Oh no!
I'm Filipino, you racist piece of
Close enough. Let's bomb them too. All right.
I'm white, so I'm gonna pick both.
She's
Artie,
gonna pick.
I thought Artie was really brave to wear a Giants hat tonight. You're so small. And I love that Artie is a Disney kid and Dakota looks like the reason why Walt Disney hated Jews. Yeah, it was confusing because Dakota. I love that you partnered with the Middle East tonight and had Subas bring up that the poster on stage, but like Artie was posing with like, is it Lilo or Stitch is the blue guy, and you're literally dressed in blue, so you look like you're trying to say that you're Artie's wife. Dude, you guys had so many such huge laughs, but also like a lot of swings and a miss. And like since we had a battle drop out tonight, I don't feel guilty in wanting to push for another joke.
Hell yeah. All right. That's good enough for me. Dakota, you went first?
I went second.
All right, well, you're going first now. Dakota's going first in overtime. Artie's going second. We're doing one more joke. Everybody make some noise for overtime. Give Artie time to think of something.
All right, I mentioned Artie collects Legos earlier. Yeah, Artie's dick's kind of like a Lego. It's yellow, bricked up, and only a choking hazard to children under 8.
Lexi snorted it. Win in my pocket. Dakota celebrates Hanukkah, and it's his 8 crazy nights is just him in a buffet. He calls it a yum 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 Kapoor. Fuck!
One last joke.
Artie was like, I won!
Yeah.
Fuck!
Win in my pocket. Bomb with a worse joke of one Keith Carey just did a minute ago.
I thought the Jews couldn't stop dropping bombs.
One more joke? All right. Judges, this is so funny. Artie lost this way at Roast Fest to kick off the season.
Artie's all things like, wrap it up, my mom's waiting outside. We don't get to go to Shakey's unless I win. Fuck!
There's a late show live action Lilo and Stitch playing at Century right over here.
Honestly, guys, wait till after the show and just watch Artie walk down the stairs. It's worth it, I promise you.
Logan, you don't have feet.
It's crazy. I have fat people making fun of me all night for not having feet.
Yeah, because you don't have feet. You know feet having motherfucking legs.
Logan's such a racist, dude. The only thing he voted for was a 3/5 compromise.
And I regret it.
Artie, you already lost the Logan battle. You gotta get on the right track here.
Lexi by the nose.
All right,
Okay, I'm gonna say what I have to say. Just because Artie made a joke that insinuating that I had snorted his Lego-sized penis. And since women's votes matter for this battle, I thought Dakota, considering the battle itself, I thought Dakota had it better in overtime, so my vote goes for Dakota.
All right, one vote for Dakota. Can I ask really quick, did you snort his Lego-sized dick from all the way over there? She's got a big nose, guys.
The Lego was on the carpet, and Artie obviously does not hang that low, so no.
All right, Anthony, who do you got taking this battle?
The funny thing about Artie and Logan is they're both 2 feet short for different reasons. Think about it, it makes sense. I think your rebuttal was good, but then you flopped it. I gotta go with Dakota.
You suck, Artie.
Closing thoughts, Keith Carey.
All right, no more train jokes about Logan. Let me choo-choose a winner. That's so stupid. Artie, you know what happened here. I thought you won the battle. You fucking beefed it in overtime. It happens. I will say, if you think it's funny watching Artie walk down the stairs, you should watch him walk down the yellow brick road. It's remarkable. You're a credit to your tiny little race, but Dakota wins this one. Well done, guys.
Everybody, one more time, Artie Valenzuela, and your winner, Dakota Fry!
The Jews keep winning and everyone's still mad.
They're about to go give a caricature artist the easiest job of their life.
My dad would describe them perfectly.
All right, we've got one more. Are you guys ready for your main event, which is also a title match? This battle, I'm very excited for this battle. Last season, we had 2 battles ranked #1 in the entire world, and these 2 ladies were one of those battles. This is a rematch of that battle. Coming up first, also, they both have 4 RBL weekly appearances, top 7 battles, 2 of the best battlers we got. Coming up first, she is your challenger. She is 7-2 in RBL history. Make some noise for the very funny Cookie Williams! Cookie, you're fighting for the title tonight. How you feeling?
Well, I ate, so I feel pretty good.
We could tell. I mean, that she can feel good. She's smiling. What? Not the eating part. All right, you're battling Brit. Why do you want to battle Brit? You guys battled last year. How do you feel about this one? The rematch.
Well, I mean, she's white, so I gotta try and beat her at something, you know.
Hell yeah, all right. Everybody, the Sacramento Roast Battle champion, make some noise for the very funny Britt Beer!
Britt, you're the champion. Why are you doing this to Cookie?
Well,
You're gonna be there soon, apparently.
It's just really cool to see what the yard duty does after school, you know?
All right, Britt, you're the champ. I'm gonna let you decide. Do you want to go first or defer?
I'll go first.
All right, Britt's going first, Cookie's going second. They're doing 5 jokes back and forth. Everybody make some noise for your main event!
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I actually offered for Cookie to go first. Because I was like, you know, if you're here, who's not chaperoning your kids as they sell candy bars out front of Target? Oh, it's gonna get meaner, y'all. No, I love Cookie. Yeah, speaking of selling candy bars, Cookie was on the step team in high school. Hell yeah. Yeah, she did a lot of really big shows. One of them was the earthquake in '94.
Anyways, she mad because she was behind the bleachers in high school. Britt Beard, she reminded me of the Barbie doll I had when I was little, thrift store Barbie. Hell yeah. Used to take it to the alley and she'd snort cocaine off of Ken's dick.
Cocaine not included. I feel like this is a battle of an iPhone versus a Samsung Galaxy. So y'all, I love Cookie so much. She's so charismatic. She's like the chill TSA agent. But when I see her, I get triggered. I'm already like taking off my shoes, put them in a separate bin.
She still held a grudge against me because I robbed her suitcase. Came to the airport. I may or may not have touched some weed. Hell yeah. Britt, she thinks she cool because she got a restaurant named after her called BJ's. Hell yeah. She was mad when she found out they only sold food. Or. Hell yeah.
So Cookie, that's where my gray sweatpants went.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna throw them in the dryer so they can stretch back down for you.
Yeah. Y'all, Cookie quit her job to pursue comedy full time. Yeah. She also said she's looking for work if anyone's like hiring part-time. No, Cookie's brilliant. Her success is inevitable. And I'm sounding like a Toastmaster now. But Cookie used to work for Tesla, okay? And I was like, why'd you work for Tesla? And she was like, when I heard Elon Musk, I thought I was gonna sell perfume at a mall kiosk.
Hell no, I worked at Tesla because they give you free food. Yeah, I was like, hell yeah. I put these cars together for a burrito. I got this. You know how sometimes you can say 2 words and depending on how you use it, it means 2 different things. Like, for example, like if you look at Brittany from the neck down, she look like a bad bitch, you know what I'm saying? But if you really look at her in the face, she looks bad. It's like, it's double meaning.
I love that example because Cookie, I feel like you are the opposite. Like super cute in the face and then you look like you're trying to smuggle candy at the movie theaters.
Hey, you can say, hey. I'll get that bottle in. Like, okay, like, hey. Britt Beard, she dresses like the reason black folks don't trust work potlucks. I don't know.
Someone's gotta put those.
Look like her cat is her therapist. I don't want no lasagna.
Someone's gotta put those raisins in that potato salad, you know? Cookie and her husband have been together for 22 years. And I was like, what is the magic? She's like, I'll tell you how I make him nutter butter. So, Cookie references are hard to find. They've been used, y'all. And Cookie was like, okay, secret is my husband thinks I'm always wet, but it's just that I just came back from the bathroom sink washing my hands. That fupa's been touching the counter is what I'm saying. I lost half the crowd.
Don't worry, she's single. She don't know no better. Right? Hell yeah. Give it up for Genie in a bottle. Yeah. Oh, I'm done. That was 4, right?
We got 5.
What? I don't know what else I got. Hell yeah. She looked like a Barbie doll that didn't come with a comb. Hell yeah. And she got them pants from the Lost and Found. Yeah.
That's right.
I lost them and she found them.
I feel like Cookie, I feel like you think my pants are like a Taco Bell order. I feel like if I were to talk to Cookie about political events, she would just be like, oh, word? She doesn't know anything happening. Growing up, Cookie...
Britt here tried to get a job at a urban school so she can make a difference.
That's right. I get community service just by being here tonight. Growing up, Cookie said that she thought her house was haunted because the lights would always go on and off. And I was like, I don't have the heart to tell you, that's just your parents not paying the PG&E bill.
Man, that was one time.
All right, I'm fucking turning heel.
One more time, Cookie Williams, Brit Beer, championship battle. This was a very fun battle. This felt like a mom meeting her son's girlfriend.
This is a battle between overweight and underwhelming. It's crazy that you have misspelled slurs on your jeans. Would you have Cookie spell them?
They got their outfits at the same way.
Yeah. It's called Arco.
I love how Brit's always bringing up Palestine and then bombing. Just really bringing awareness to the cause tonight. That was fun. Let's go to the judges. Anthony Zuccaro, who do you got taking this battle?
I think Britt's best roast was when earlier she commented "so brave" on one of Cookie's Instagram posts. This battle. She looks like she would do that. This battle looked like a Fox News host in her worst nightmare. This battle was fucks black guys versus fuck black guys. I didn't know Caroline Levitt was this funny. I think, honestly, I've said this multiple times, Cookie is the toughest person to battle in our whole scene. Everything just bounces off her because she's a mom. Rebuttal's crazy, actual jokes crazy. I gotta give it to Cookie on this one.
One vote, Cookie Williams. Lexi Ochinelli, who do you got taking this?
Yeah, this is great. This felt like a white woman trying to keep up with roasting her black boyfriend's mom. And Britt, just like the cookie you ate in the beginning, the jokes were hard to swallow. But I got a cookie reference because Cookie creamed ya. And I think we're gonna, I don't know the transfer process of giving Britt's belt to Cookie. I don't know how we're gonna resize that, but that was epic. You the bleachers spin around, taking the shit out of her suitcase. You had something off the dome for every single thing that she said. It was so fun to watch. Great job.
Keith Carey, closing thoughts.
This is great. You both look like women who would be in a viral video for yelling on an airplane. just causing a real scene. I mean, it's definitely Delta versus Spirit Airlines, but man, Cookie, you're wonderful. You look like a whole WNBA team fused together. I did have to crank my head around your front butt to see Brit at one point. But look, much like any piece of patio furniture you've ever come across, you destroyed this woman. Britt, I would like to thank your stupid fucking pants for fixing racism. That'll do it. We were like, I live in LA, we were like, it's tense in these streets. Oh, thank God, a white woman did a craft. That'll fix it. Rejoice, Kamala is being airlifted in as we speak. Britt, I like you. I thought you had, first of all, a word of advice to the entire Bay Area roast battle scene. You guys can set down your dumb props after you come on. You don't have to hold the cookies and the flutes. You can just, we got it. I thought, Britt, I actually thought you had a couple more jokes than the crowd gave you credit for. I felt like you very quickly walked out. They went, no thank you. And Cookie smoked your shit. But I thought the smuggling stuff into a theater joke was funny, and I thought the chaperoning kids candy bar joke was funny. I just want to give you points for that before I give her your title belt. Cookie, well done.
Everybody, one more time, Brit here, and your winner, the new champion, Cookie. Not only is Cookie Williams the Sacramento champion, but I am proud to say that in September or October she will be traveling Dawson, Texas to do roast battle at the Comedy Mothership. Everybody, one more time, Cookie Williams! Cookie will be selling cookies out in the hallway after the show. They're not the Chips Ahoy bullshit that Britt was eating. They're actually good. Chips Ahoy are great also, in case they want to sponsor us. Everybody, that's been our show. One more time for your servers taking care of you guys tonight. All the battlers you saw tonight, except the ones that dropped out last minute. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Have a good night. Get home safe.